Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Wow. You know the word careening? Do you know that word? I think of like those stunt drivers that do like the triple turn and they slide and park like into the right spot. That's what this morning has felt like, folks. That's yes, careening. That has been the description for this morning. I hope yours has been much more relaxed than mine has been. Hello. How are you? I'm so happy to be here. Just in case we haven't met yet, my name is Chris Acton with Acting Creative, and this is Live at the Loom. Woohoo! Every Thursday, we get together and we just chat about life and weaving and whatever else comes up. From the looks of my early birds, we're talking cookies and toffee and snow and all kinds of pertinent things. So, hello to Jennifer Fowler and Shannon and Anne. And Carrie is in here. Carrie's in England today instead of Spain. Let us know how England is, my friend. And Roxanne's here. Woohoo! Roxanne was saying that she's making it to the live instead of watching it later. Yay! We love Christmas holidays that allow us to do things out of the norm. We're so glad you're here, Roxanne. Let's see who else is here to join us. Sue Ann is here. Let's see who else. Wow, you guys. Sherry is here. Carla is here. Hello, Carla. Robert is here. Hi, Robert from England. Yeah, see, you could meet up with Carrie. She's in England. Rumor has it. I know it's not like England is like Chesterton. It's not like that. I understand. It's a big area. Hello, Sam and Maureen and Viola. Hi. Hello. How are you, everyone? That is awesome. I'm so sorry if I missed anybody, but boy, the early birds were going to town. I love that. Yes. And I hope that the storm where you are doesn't knock out your internet, that you can stay with us for a while. How is it going? Hi. Today is a big day, you guys. First of all, I got my hairs cut. Anytime we get the hairs over the ears, that's when it makes me crazy. When it gets long and shaggy on the ears and the back. I got my hair cut yesterday. I'm wearing sparkly red lipstick for the holidays, of course. And my sweet friends, Alex and Adrian, are you ready? They hooked me up with a mug warmer. Can you see? I don't know if you can see the little light right there. It's a little device that's going to keep my mug warm. So we're going to test it together today. I haven't used it yet. Today is the dry run, the test run. So if you see anything like, if you see any, flames or anything from back there, let me know. I think I cleared things out of the way, so it's okay. But I have a mug warmer. How exciting is that? So that my mug will stay warm the entire Live at the Loom. It is very exciting. It's a big day. Big day. So yes, I was up fairly early. Yeah, Carrie says mug warmer. Yay! I know, right? Yeah. Yes, I was up fairly early, and I knew that I wanted to get my current project dressed. You guys are so good for me. Let me just say this: if you need a deadline, I suggest Live at the Loom being your deadline. If you want to get things done, just by the time Live at the Loom starts, it's a great weekly deadline. At least it has been for me. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving me a weekly deadline to get my crap in order. It's so good because this week just like flew by. And suddenly last night I was like, oh, I haven't even touched the project that I said that I would have dressed for you today. Yeah, nope, it didn't happen. So I was like, okay, well, I'll get up early and I'll just do it tomorrow. Well, I got close. Well, I'll show you where I am. We'll talk about it. But yes, it was good. I was focused. I tend to be a fairly relaxed kind of person, but this morning I was like, I'm on a mission. I'm gonna get it done. And I got close. I got close. We'll discuss it. We'll discuss it later. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Sue Ann said I need an ember mug. I don't know what an ember mug is. Is it where the mug stays warm? Is that where it is? Is that what that is, Sue Ann? I think now that I have a mug warmer, I'm all set. I can use any mug on it. I think I think that'll be okay. Yes. Roxanne also asked what an ember mug is. Is that yeah. Anyways, I'm good with my Laura Cook original. It's dirty, but the tea is delicious. and my mug warmer over there. We are all set. Okay, so tell me how your week has been. For a lot of us, we have the Christmas and New Year's holidays barreling down. So let me know how that's going. Let me know, because at this time of year is tense, right? It can be very, very stressful. It doesn't have to be, of course. I recommend it not be, but somehow, even with the best intentions, it's not always. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Hello, Ellen. Hello, Linka. Yeah, Linka says she should find her mug warmer. It's snowing in 20 in Vermont. Oh, Linka. Okay, so is anybody colder than 20? This would be Fahrenheit. Okay, chime in, you folks. Let me know who can beat Linka. Who's colder? Who's colder than Linka in Vermont? Right? Okay, Sue Ann says that Ember is a mug that stays warm, lasts about 2 hours. I think it's a lifesaver. I used one at work before I retired. Nice, thank you, Sue Ann. We'll have to look that up. I would say generally I chug some tea, so it's not usually a problem for it to get cold, except when I'm, want to have fun with you guys. That's the only time. That's really so. This is perfect. This is going to be my official Live at the Loom mug warmer. It's brilliant. You guys are awesome. By the way, thank you for you sweet people who have sent me holiday cards. I love every one of them. I like to hang them up so I can enjoy them the whole year long. So are you doing holiday cards? By the way, is anybody colder than Linka? Do we decide? Is anyone? No, it's not colder than that here, Linka. You win. You are colder than Northwest Indiana. I will tell you that. Let's see. Roxanne says I'm causing blasphemy by using my husband's tea mug for my coffee this morning. Oh, Roxanne. Oh, sister, you know it's not good. You're gonna have to wash that sucker till it's like sparkling clean, so he's not gonna have so he won't have coffee flavor in his tea. Because Roxanne, us tea drinkers have very few rules. The water has to be hot enough and it cannot taste like coffee. Those are the only rules, Roxanne. That's all we got. Carlos says the holidays are getting in the way of weaving, but I got inches done yesterday. Excellent. Good for you, honey. Good. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Linka says it's only cold and snow for like 8-10 months of the year. Oh, that's it? Just 8-10 months of the year? That leaves you 2 to 4 months to enjoy any other kind of weather, Linka. That sounds pretty serious. So yes, let me know how the holiday plans are coming. Are you doing gift shopping? Are you done? I am not quite done. I had good intentions to get it done yesterday, and life did not support my intentions. And that's, that's frustrating and humbling all at the same time. You know how that goes, right? Hello, Laura Miser. Let's see. What is this? Sam asked about a table scarf. Did someone mention a table scarf? Is that like a runner? Is that what that is? Is that, I didn't catch it before. You guys were, I wasn't keeping up very well. What is a table scarf? I would guess it's like a runner. Is that correct? Someone jump in. Yeah. So yes, I have a couple gifts left, and because my family is scattered everywhere, things have to go in the mail. Now they know me, and we are not that family that has to be on the 25th. We don't have little babies anymore, so it's not quite like that. So it's going to be, I'm going to presume it's going to be okay that their gift isn't going to arrive on time, that the boxes are going to come Tuesday, Wednesday. It's a good thing I'm not being graded on timely holiday presents. That's a good thing. That's, it's we all figure out where we fit into all of this. Here we go. Okay. Oh, wow. Carrie says, Northamptonshire, UK is 46 Fahrenheit with 23 mile an hour winds. Okay. That's brisk, Carrie. Yes, absolutely. That's, with the windshield makes such a big difference too, doesn't it? Especially, if you live in the Chicagoland area, all about the windshield, because they can be like, oh, it's gonna be 30 degrees, but with the windshield, it feels like 11. Thank you. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's not today for us. We're pretty balmy this week, but yeah, we can appreciate that. Lincoln says my Christmas shopping is done. Woohoo! I went to Dayton Farm and used my mom's employees discount. Nice, thank you, Mom. It's a local smokehouse, sugar house, and they also have cheese and things like that. Okay, yum. Road trip. Come on, Linka. That sounds delicious. That sounds so much fun, right? Sue Ann's with me. She says, I love the idea of a smokehouse, sugar house. Uh-huh. Yes. Who else still has holiday things to do? Do you guys decorate? Have you had your place decorated for weeks and weeks? I don't decorate. However, I live in this fantastic kind of older neighborhood, and all of my neighbors decorate. So I always feel like they put up enough lights for me. On occasion, the best I get is maybe like a wreath, maybe on the door. But this year it didn't. Yeah, it goes by so fast. I don't know. I know it's coming every year, and I'm still not prepared. So it's fun. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Linka says it's 20, but it's 8 with the wind chill. Linka, that is cold. that is chilly, my friend. We're gonna send you some warming thoughts. Sue Ann says my wrapping is all done. Woohoo! All grandkids. We went to a gift exchange for the adult couples. That's smart. So easy. One biggish gift for one couple. I love that. Yes. So fill me in. How are your holiday plans going? Jennifer is still working on Christmas. Cookies will be done today. Jennifer. Okay. Jennifer, I saw it briefly. Did it say that you're doing like 50 some odd dozen cookies? Listen, Jennifer, here's what we've learned about Jennifer. Jennifer doesn't do anything by small increments. Nope. Her garden was enormous. It was like 20 beds. And now she's doing cookies to feed all of Tennessee. Sherry says she puts up 2 trees November 1st. Aw. Love the lights on in the early morning and before the hubby gets home at night. Nice. Everything's done. But cooking for 3 different meals starting Saturday. Whoo! That sounds like you've been very, very busy, my friend. Very busy. Okay, so tell me this. What's the Christmas meal? Because, here's what, I think that Thanksgiving is almost always a turkey. Almost always. Sometimes people do a ham, maybe. But I think Christmas varies so much, and I'm always intrigued. Just one year, I really want to go to a big Italian household and have the Feast of the Seven Fishes because I love seafood, and I don't know anybody who does that, and I always think it seems like the best tradition. So you guys let me know what's the Christmas meal? Jennifer Fowler. Okay, do you see this? She has 53 dozen cookies baked. Jennifer, that's incredible. That is amazing. You are a woman on a mission. I can appreciate that. Linka says she did another 5 dozen sandwich cookies last night. Oh, sandwich cookies. Oh, that's like double the cookies. Wow. Right? Roxanne says she's my new hero. She's my new hero, right? Mine too. Let's see. Linka did some of her cookies for a potluck and for some were ordered. Ooh, do you do it by order, Linka? That's exciting. Jennifer says it's taken 2.5 days. When I was young, I could do all the cookies in one day. Okay, you crazy. 50 some odd dozen in a day? Oh, sister, that is. And I can't imagine like the groceries, like how many pounds of butter and sugar and flour, and that's a lot. That's a lot, my friend. Okay, here we go. Sue Ann says Christmas Eve this year be honey baked ham. Okay, my special yummy mushroom thyme au gratin potatoes. Okay, yum. That sounds delicious. Daughters and I are still deciding on the other sides. I'm all for ham and mushroom thyme au gratin potatoes. Hello, Sandra. Hello, Emily. We adopted a friend's meal: fried fish, mashed potatoes, sauerkraut, butter beans, pierogi. It's all light brown. It's so delicious. I like it. It's like a color theme. I've never thought of a meal that way, but that sounds delightful. You could have like all those things sound good. I don't know about the butter beans. I like beans, but I'm not sure that I've ever had butter beans. But the rest sounds delicious. Yeah, please. Yeah. Lincoln says they're really good cookies. I've developed a small following, so I mostly just have orders that I feed locally. Sending a dozen to Washington D.C. Wow. Look at you. Good luck sending those. You can do it. You just gotta smash them in there so they're not moving around a lot. That sounds great. Hello, Ernie DeVries. No, you were just on time, Ernie. No worries. Are you home still? Where are you? Where in the world is Ernie? That's what we'd like to know. Maureen says I made cookies for people on my Meals on Wheels route. Maureen, I didn't know you do Meals on Wheels. You are the coolest. About 20 dozen. Wow. That is amazing. That is amazing. And hats off to you for doing something so great for the community. I think that is just amazing. You guys are you're the coolest. All of you are the coolest. And I'm honored to be hanging out with you. Emily says butter beans are huge lima beans, really soft, and yeah, lots of butter with them. Okay, lima beans, huh? I would give them another try, but typically I was a person who picked out, if you had like a what is it, like a 12 bean soup or whatever, I was one who always picked out lima beans. But I would try it again. I'm an adult. I've killed some taste buds. They're probably delicious. I would try it again. Yeah. Hello, Connie. There's no rush, my dear. We're okay. We're here just hanging out, waiting for you. That's all right. Okay, Sandra says Christmas Eve we have cheese fondue. Ooh, oh, that sounds delicious. Assorted meats, seafood, crackers, bread, etc. That sounds great, Sandra. Yes, please. Linka says we usually have 40 to 50 people at Christmas dinner, so we do potluck. That seems very smart. Cheesy potatoes, ham. This sounds very familiar. Tons and tons of sides and appetizers, and lots of pie. Yum. Uh-huh. Jennifer has 3 more aprons to sew. Ooh, sewing aprons. Like the full size, Jennifer, or like just the half, like around the waist? Let us know. I'm intrigued by the apron idea. That sounds awesome. Sherry says Christmas Day dinner is potluck. We provide the meat. This should be a smoked turkey. Yum. Okay, we did smoked turkey for Thanksgiving. My brother likes to do a smoked turkey. It's delicious. It tastes like ham. That's what we decided. Smoked turkey is the best turkey if you don't like turkey because it tastes like ham. That's what we settled on. Yes. Last year we ran out of food because some didn't bring anything. Shame on them. What is that about? It's a potluck. You have to bring much more than you could ever eat, of course. Carrie says my son's house has vegetarians, pescatarians, and carnivores. So 3 separate cooking sessions. I'm on help where you want, Mom. Duty. I like that. Okay. Vegetarian, I got that one. Carnivores, got that one. Pescatarian, is that where it's like a vegetarian that eats fish? Clarify for me if you would, please, because I've heard it, but I just want to make sure I understand what that means. Okay. Ernie's in Flagstaff. Okay. Next week I'll be on a plane when you are all here. Ernie, we will wish you safe travels, though, and wherever you're going. Yeah, next week I'm not here either, so no worries. You won't miss anything. It's all right. Right? Yes, we're all admiring Jennifer, who's baking all the cookies in the whole wide world and sewing aprons. That's they're full size aprons. That's amazing. Yes. Okay. Linka says, my aunt's cherry cobbler, of course. Okay. See, my dad may be making his way over to your house, Linka, because he's cherry pie, cherry cobbler, anything cherry is his favorite. So don't be surprised if a very loud Acton shows up at your house. Because, we do that. Let's see. Connie said we're going to have a brown Christmas. I can appreciate that. Okay, here we go. Carrie says it's pescatarian is a vegetarian that eats fish. Okay, I guessed it. Okay, all right. Pescatarians. Okay, excellent. Sue Ann says we have different celebration with part of the family the day after Christmas. The menus yet to be decided. We have a vegetarian in that group. All right, that's a good challenge. Let's see. Jennifer says it's just my husband and I, so just a small ham, sweet potatoes, and who knows what else. I like that. Laura is on board too. Anything cherry, right? We watch out. We may be coming into your house. Connie says I'm frustrated with the postal system tracking. So my package, my sister is actually coming back to me. Oh no! Oh, that's not good. Oh man, that's that is frustrating. Yes, yeah. Okay, I love hearing about all of the holiday things, and I don't know if you caught it, but I am not around next week. So, you guys, you can pretend, you can you can set a timer, and during live at the Loom time slot next Thursday, you can just sit down and weave. That'd be okay, right? You can just fill in that with something creative and wonderful. But it is right in the middle of all the holiday stuff, and I am going to be kind of traveling here and there and everywhere, and trying to have a couple afternoons where I chill out and do nothing. That is part of the plan, my friends, to do nothing. I have a couple books I'd like to read. I have I am sure there are some fun holiday cooking shows I have to catch up on. There are just things I need to do a little decompression, because you know how that goes. It's the end of the year. We have raced all the way to the end, and it has been amazing. This has really been an incredible year, and I'm so grateful. But I'm a little bit tired. So next week, we're just gonna call it good and let everyone, right? Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so let's hear about the projects. We've heard that Jennifer is making some aprons. And what else? What other projects are you working on? Do you have things that are due by Christmas? Because I got bad news, friends. Doesn't leave you very many days. So let me know about your projects. From the beginning, I'm so sorry, I forget who it was, but someone was saying that the Loom was empty, and was looking for ideas for what to put in the Loom. So let me know. Aw, Sue Ann says she can hardly wait to hang up the calendar on January 1st. Oh, I'm so glad you like it, Sue Ann. By the way, I still have a couple calendars left. So if you let me know, I can pop them in the mail to you so you can start January with an Acting Creative calendar. Let me see if I still have. There we go. Look at that. Sometimes plan just comes right together. That is where to go to get your 2024 calendar. And I have, let's see, I can see from here. I got about 6 left. Is that right? Yeah, I got about 6 left. So let me know. Let me know if you'd like one, because they're they're just waiting for you. Okay. By the way, if you can always do a little screenshot. You can do a little. I always do the little fingers because that's what I do with my iPad. I have to click this button and that button together, and it does the little screenshot. And when it comes, I'm gonna be like, you know how that goes. You never get the facial expression looking good. It's not that I need to, but still, So that's get the calendar right there. If that is something you would like, or if you have a weaver in the family that you need a gift for, it's a lovely gift, something very unique. Yeah. Okay. What is it? Sandra says she just finished 20 yards of tea towels. Okay, Sandra, that is enormous. How many? Okay, 20 yards. How big is each towel then? We need more information, Sandra. Tell us more. That is impressive. 20 yards. I think the biggest project I've ever done was about 13 yards. That is amazing. Kudos to you, my friend. Okay, Sam says I'm making pumpkin towels for a friend. I saw the pumpkin towels. Learning overshot this project. Keep dropping my shuttles. Okay, Sam, I'm so glad you mentioned this. Sam is making pumpkin towels. If you would like to see the pumpkin towels, she posted them in our lovely Acton Creative community, which I'm going to pull up right now. We now have a Facebook group for not just for Live at the Loom, but for Live at the Loom. You can share your projects. You can do all kinds of things. Okay, check this out. This is our little link to get right there. And you can see Sam's pumpkin towels. They are adorable. They are so stinking cute. They're really, and for the first time, if you're learning overshot, you're doing a great job, Sam. So this is the link to join the Acting Creative community. Just be sure to answer the questions. We just ask that you do that just to kind of filter out, make sure that we're getting the folks that are going to be good assets to our supportive, lovely, sweet, friendly, knowledgeable, generous group of weavers. Okay, I think part of the deal is I have to put the mug down. I think that's part of it to keep it warm. Okay, there we go. I can't feel it, so I don't want to touch the plate. It says it's hot. So I'm gonna figure it out. Just remind me. Okay, all right, see, here we go. Let's see. Where did we leave off? Here we go. Lincoln says, I have barely been weaving. That's understandable. I've been busy filling Etsy orders for felted soap. Oh, cool. I'm finally caught up now, so maybe between now and Saturday I can do a little bit. That'd be exciting. We would love for you to start a little something, Linka. That would be awesome. Only if it doesn't stress you out. That's the caveat right there. Ellen says she found some scrap silk ribbon. So I've been doing some small squares of triaxle weaving. I love that. I think I saw the picture you posted. Probably for cards or ornaments of next year, spring colors. Next, more shawls go in the loom. By the way, Ellen, correct me if I'm wrong, but was that one of the first times that we met when you were teaching the triaxle weaving? Have you guys heard of this? Triaxle weaving is when you have you basically have 3 kind of points of entry for your weaving. So instead of having kind of a warp and a weft like this, you have like they're angled. So you have 3 of them. So it is way cool. And I've done just enough of it to appreciate how challenging it is. It's really cool when it's done though. And you do it typically with this like silk ribbon that she was talking about right there. The little silk ribbon that she was referring to. Really, really pretty. You do like, you can, I think smaller pieces are kind of standard. I mean, there's no reason you couldn't do a bigger one, but very, very fun. Yes. Carla is still working on her tote bag that has grown into 2 tote bags and 2 wallets. I love this. Carla, that is brilliant. We have all had projects that grew into other things. That is fantastic. If I can figure out how to sew them. Look at you. You guys are like, you like tee it up and I just like knock it out. So this week on Handwoven Experience, pardon me, the episode is all about sewing handwoven. And it is not, okay, please don't get crazy excited because it does not solve all the world's problems when it comes to sewing. Because you know me, I don't sew. But I did want to share some really kind of helpful products that my seamstresses and I have used over the many years we've been doing this. And then just a couple things to kind of keep in mind. So if you haven't seen that, thank you, Carla, for just giving me that little prompt right there. That's awesome. Sue Ann says, I'm going to do guest towels for my daughter's new home, summer and winter. Small border of violets. Oh, on a field of plain white weave. Plain white weave. You see how reading is hard. White plain weave using my table loom. Not enough treadles on my baby wolf. Excellent. This sounds wonderful, Sue Ann. We can't wait to see how it's going. Hello. Hi, Barbara. That's so fun that you're here, my friend. Yay. Okay. So Sandra says her towels, what'd you say, 20 yards? The final size is a 32 by 28. Oh, that's a good size towel, and use a sectional beam. Okay. So Sandra, tell me this then. So 1 yard, 1 towel, is that about what it ends up being? Is that kind of how you figure the math there? Mm-hmm. Connie, sorry, says she's taking a break and only weaving for a few hours on ongoing projects. Connie, you're allowed to take a break. I don't know if you have been doing, so many of us have been here with Live at the Loom, our little group, for a while now, but Connie always has like 6 projects going on. So Connie, you have worked hard, my friend. I give you full permission to take a break. If the weaving police show up, you just say, Chris told me I could take a break. You just let him know that. Okay. Oh, Gemma's here. Hi, Gemma. You're not late. I promise. You guys are so cute. You're never late. You just show up when you can. Absolutely. Ernie says, my weaving project this week was to empty a bookcase and make room to put yarn and weaving magazines. Nice. Hopefully by the end of the day, I'll be able to see my loom again. Ernie, that is brilliant, because there are times when the organization is just as important as the actual, doing the creative project. Bravo, friend. That is awesome. I love that. Hello, Mr. Tom. Do you wet finish your fabric before giving it to your seamstress? If so, how do you prevent fraying during that process? Just not at the end. Ooh, this is a great question, Mr. Tom. Thank you so much. Here is my approach. If I am doing towels, many times table runners, something that I know I want the customer to wash, I will make sure it goes through the washer and the dryer, and I just knot the ends. Yeah. I just do like a loose knot at the ends, and I don't worry about it. However, there are a lot of times the fabric that I'm creating has a whole mishmash of fibers. And if that's the case, I don't wash it. I don't wet finish it. I don't get it near water. I don't. I know that goes against many traditional kind of rules for weaving, but that kind of fabric typically goes into like a handbag and dry clean it. It dry cleans great. So I do not worry about it. Basically, if I have a fabric with all the fibers in it, I roll it off and I hand it off to my little army of seamstresses. I don't know if I told you this, but I have 3 different seamstresses, because one does only the straps. She has like an industrial machine that'll go through your finger. Honestly, it's crazy. But she does the straps. If I have like really like a lot of layers, straps for my bags. I have another one that Joyce, who does almost all my ornaments. Well, I should say not almost all. She does all my ornaments, because she has one of those like embroidery machines that goes around the edges. So she does the ornaments for me, and then Dinah does everything else. So it's this whole little, and that was not most of the time I have one seamstress. It's kind of an embarrassment of riches that I have 3 seamstresses, but little by little I've been kind of acquiring them, and they've all kind of told me what they want to specialize in and what they want to do, and that's where we go from there. Yeah. Sandra says roughly 1 yard, 1 towel, but I get 20 towels and size something on the loom. Finished size wash is 26 by 30. I love that. That is awesome. Hello, Chris Hadaway. She's going to deliver some homemade caramels to a friend. Okay. If I ask really nicely, could I be that friend? Maybe. I'm going to be at 3 Moons later today. Just a thought. Hello, Gemma. Gave my, okay, I know you told me how to say this, Gemma. Havdral? Is it, do you pronounce the V in the middle? The towels to a girlfriend a few days ago. Did she love them, Gemma? She should have loved them. That sounds. Yay, folks. Just, I might be getting homemade caramels. Okay, let's check out the tea. Let's see how we're doing over here with my, my tea warmer. Okay. Feels good. Oh yeah, that's hot. Yeah. Yeah, that works nice. See? How exciting. That is awesome. Okay, if you guys have other things to chime in, jump in the comments and let me know how your projects are going. And then let me tell you what's let me share what is happening here in on my Loom right there. Okay, do you see how close I got? I got close. I like a chicken with my head cut off. I was racing around this morning. It was crazy, but I got this far. This is how far I got. And literally I stopped with like 2 minutes before I had to start. I was like, okay, I should stop, take a breath, and just get ready for live at the Loom. I had everything set up. Yeah. So here's where I am. I have moved all of the warp yarns. These are the warp yarns going this way in the Loom. I have moved them all into the Loom. They have all gone through a dent in the reed. They have all gone. Okay, do you see the thumb? Do you see the thumbs up? I don't know what triggers that. Do you guys has that happened on your did you guys see that, or is that just me? The whole thumbs up thing. Yeah, just like that. I don't know. And it's got to be in the settings somewhere. I have to figure out how to. It's kind of fun, but I don't know how to trigger it, so it's kind of random. Okay. Anyways, so each of the warp yarns then were threaded through a heddle in one of the reeds, and then they were put in a dent. Okay, it keeps coming up. Do you guys see this, or is that just? Are you thinking that I'm like going crazy over here? Okay. So I got this far. I'm in the process of tying the warp yarns onto my little rod here at the very front of the Loom. Now, here's what I should clarify. Okay, wait, hold that thought. Okay, so hi. So when you like the video, it pops up. Oh, when someone likes the video? Oh, interesting. Can you see it though? Can you see it from your side? Yeah, Carrie said she saw it. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'll have to discuss that. I'll have to figure out. I don't know that I like that because it startles me every time it happens. Okay. But you can still, you can absolutely come over and like the video. Of course. That's lovely. You can show your support that way. Of course. So I dress the Loom from front to back, which can be kind of confusing, but let me just clarify to make sure you understand what that means is that as you're sitting, this is the front of the Loom here. It means that I tackle the reed first, and then I thread everything through the heddles and the shafts here. If you dress the Loom from back to front, you tackle that in the opposite direction. You're going to go through the yeah. See, there we go. See, now we're playing with the thumbs up. So if you're doing back to front, you are going to do the heddles and the shafts first and do the reed after that. So for me, this is the last step before I am getting ready to weave. So here is where I am. I like to start in the middle and get everything kind of in place and then work my way out. So I've got, I've got a couple more over here, and I'll kind of show you my system for that. By the way, the very first one, I'm rushing around. The very first one I pulled out, I looked and one of my warp yarns didn't actually go through the heddle. It was just kind of sitting next to it. So as soon as I pulled it, I could see it wasn't, it was just kind of floating there like a floating selvage. I was like, I don't need a floating selvage in the middle of the project. No, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the offer. I don't need that. Thank you so much. Okay. So basically I take, a little chunk, whatever, I wrap it around the rod like this. I give it a half twist underneath. I separate it in two so it comes around. You see that? There we go. See that? And then I do a little pull away from me just to make it kind of tight. And I kind of knot it down. Now, for me, what I like to do is only have one knot the first time around because I'm going to tweak all these because even the ones in the middle they're already a little looser. They basically, as I work my way out, it's hard to keep them all the same tension the first time out. So it takes me a couple times, honestly, to do that. So here I am at the end. By the way, that's my intentional floating selvage right there, doing what it's supposed to do. Floating selvage goes through a dent in the reed. Let me think about this. It goes through the reed, but doesn't go through a heddle. Talking is hard. Okay, so yes, it doesn't go through a heddle. It does go through the reed though. So its job is to just float there. And because this is going to be a twill, so I'm going to kind of wrap around it with each pass of the shuttle. Okay, so here's the very end here. I take it over, I give it a little half twist do a little knot on the top. All right, I'm going to come. We're going to knock out this side here. So, let's see. Ernie says, I've seen the thumbs up when I've done video calls with a friend on Messenger, but I don't know how it works. I think it's a Facebook thing. Liking the video on YouTube didn't trigger it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Oh, see? So I was on a Zoom call the other day, and I don't even know what, I don't know what triggered it, but I had balloons that just like floated up from the screen. I was like, I don't know what's happening. Technology is complicated enough with all these. I mean, it was fun, but have you seen that? Have you guys seen the little with the thumbs with the balloons that just kind of float up? Then I mean, it was yeah, it was fun, but it kind of startled me. It was like I don't know what's happening there. So okay, so let's see. I've got a couple more to do. Just gonna whip it around. By the way, hello Priscilla. We're so glad you're here. Tell me about your relationship with knots. Sounds like a crazy question. It's not meant to be deep. However, before I started weaving, I really had no idea about knots, like what was considered an overhand knot, a slip knot, a square knot, all those kind of things. Did you guys grow up doing things with knots? Now, part of that could be that I didn't really grow up being a crocheter or a knitter. Like I wasn't around that kind of terminology, really. I did a lot of other crafts, but I didn't do those. So when I got into weaving, knots were very confusing for me. Did you guys have a similar experience, or were you like, no, I got this. I got the knots. When I was learning, Tammy would look at me and she'd be like, oh, just do a little slip knot. I'd be like, I got nothing. What are you talking about? A slip knot? Yeah. So it could just be a Chris thing, and I'm okay with that. However, if it's not just me, you let me know. Gemma says she's a back to front type because of the nature of my floral loom. Mm-hmm. Sue Ann says knots are very hard for me to learn. See, Sue Ann, we're in the same boat. Like my dad was into knots, so he made us learn some basic ones, and I still love them. I have the weaver's knot down. What is the weaver's knot, Linka? Sam says steep learning curve with weaving associated knots. Thank you. I thought so too. Sherry says, I keep asking the guild for a class or presentation on knots. I don't know what all of them are either. Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah, Sue Ann says, it took me forever to learn how to do a slip knot. You are not alone, Sue Ann, because I was like, wait, what is this? What? Like, I knew how to tie my shoes. That was about it. That was about the extent of my relationship with knots. I did not... I did not understand knots, and so I think that is one of those areas that sometimes we presume people know how to do, and they don't, and that's it's a good thing to. I need to always remind myself that when I'm working with beginners, that they may not know about the knots. That may not. Okay, so. I am all the way across. I am just going to kind of feel my way and see if I'm a little loose right in the middle. And I don't know about you. You tell me about your loom, but my rod it's not quite the same width as it is down here. It's a little shorter, which it needs to be, but not a lot. So if my rod isn't the right spot, kind of from right to left, it'll catch either on the support beam here or on my on this side with the brake system. Let me know if that's one of the challenges that you have, because that's something that I'm always kind of stressing over, is making sure that my rod is kind of in the right position so it's not going to wind on and get in the way of things. Yes. Let's see. Linka says a weaver's knot is similar to a square knot, sort of. It's very strong and holds up to the stress. That sounds like a good knot. We'll have to look that up. Priscilla says I was a crocheter and knitter and also macrame. Oh, there we go. Macrame and baby wearing with woven wrap. So I was not unfamiliar with knots, but I cannot for the life of me figure out a weaver's knot. We need to, Linka, do you have is there maybe a resource we can use to look at a weaver's knot? That's awesome. Yes. Let's see. Laura says I did tatting. Oh, which is all knots. Oh, I could see how you'd be a knot expert then. I was taking flying lessons and we used the same knots as tatting to tie the plane down. Wow. You guys have such interesting histories. Emily says I swiped my brother's Boy Scout manual as a kid to learn a few knots. Smart. Very, very smart. Okay, so here's kind of what I'm just using my fingers just to see kind of where it's a little, it's not bad. It's a little loose right in the middle. So I'm just going to kind of go back and tighten that up. Just these, sometimes that triggers the whole thing. You know, if you tighten them in the middle, then the rest are, the rest start to feel looser. Also, this is the one time that on occasion, I get I get a little blister on my finger. Do you guys get that? It's like it's the only possibility for a weaving injury is a little blister from trying to get my warp yarns just the right tension. Let's see. Yep. See. I'm pretty close. All right. How's that feel? Yeah, that's good. Okay, so now I'm going to go through and do like the second part of the knot, like a double knot kind of idea. So let's see. What do we have on here? Roxanne says, I tried doing the new warp to the old once. Oh, tried. Were you tying the new warp to the old? Tied a few of the knots wrong because occasionally one of the warp threads would come undone. Yes. Okay, so this is the whole, if you, as you finish up a project, you leave some at the back and you tie on the new warp, so you don't have to go through all the threading and everything. Yes, there's Rebecca with 3 Moons. I interviewed her once, and one of her little kind of bonuses for us was a short little video. She shows how to do it. And Roxanne, I'm not saying you don't know how to do it, but if you need, if anyone's interested in seeing that, go back to Handwoven interview with Rebecca, and during the video, she gives us a little kind of bonus to show us the how to do the knot to tie it on, because she does that a lot because she has to be dressing looms all the time. Mm-hmm. Yes, Ernie says, when I was in the Navy boot camp, we had to use square knots to hang up our laundry. After 50 years, maybe the only knot that I actually know how to do. Okay, what does that mean to hang up your laundry? I'm very curious, Ernie. That's amazing. There we go. Okay, Linka is gonna try to find us a weaver's knot video. That'd be awesome. She said, I think I just watched a YouTube video because I'm a millennial. Okay, that's fair. Absolutely. Oh, look at this. Sam included a link for us right there. Weaving Techniques, the Weaver's Knot. Thank you, Sam. That's brilliant. Thank you. You guys can do a little screenshot. Basically, I don't know that you need to watch me kind of do all the knots for this, but at this point in the game, I am going to go back through and do another knot on all of these just to make sure they're nice and secure. Now, what I found is that with things like cotton, especially this kind of cotton, this is the Aurora Earth from Jody Ibarra at Cotton Clouds, and it has some tooth to it. So this is not going to slide out, not like some other yarns would. So I probably could get away with just doing one knot to hold all of the warp yarns in place. However, I tend to be I tend to overdo it. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to just so I sleep well at night. I am just going to do another round of knots here. All right, here's the test to see how the tea is doing. Okay, come on, that's pretty stinking brilliant. That is awesome. My tea is just the right temperature, and I made the tea 50 minutes ago. That's awesome. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Mr. Thomas says, I've gotten like a rug burn paper cut from trying to get the right tension when I did linen the first time. Okay, I can imagine that. I could imagine that. And that would be a horrible combination of a rug burn and a paper cut all wrapped in one. Mr. Tom, yes. Yeah, she's got a little blister on her pinky. How'd you do that? It's usually right in the middle finger for me. That's usually if I'm gonna get one, that's where I get it. Sam says I tie on frequently. Use a simple overhand knot. Brilliant. We love a good overhand knot. Priscilla says I've got a project I'm wanting to add on to. Thanks for the research. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a quick little video. She gets nice and close so you can see what the knot looks like. It's yeah, it's very cool. Let's see. Oh yeah, Laura, at the beginning I shared that my fabulous friends Alex and Adrian sent me a mug warmer. Do you see the little light on right there? It's a little, you put your mug on and it'll keep it warm. It's brilliant. It's so brilliant. Hello, Mary. I'm so glad you're here. Yes. Sue Ann says, I think I yank it with my pinky somehow. Okay. You must have some really strong pinkies. Mine would not. That's no. Okay, friends. Boy, this has been so fun today. All right, let's talk about just a couple kind of things to wrap us up. First of all, I mentioned earlier that we have the lovely and amazing acting creative community. It's a Facebook group, and we referred to. You can see Sam's pumpkins, and I'm sure we'll have some other great things that you can check up on in the group. Boy, that was not I was not selling it. Let me try again. It's a wonderful group. It's an amazing group of people who know of acting creative. It's not just beginning weavers. Some of the weavers, of course, as in with Live at the Loom, some of them have great years of experience. And it's this wonderful mix of we have the newbies that have a safe environment to ask questions and to get support. And then we have the more experienced ones that are so generous with their knowledge and experience. So it's a wonderful, wonderful place. If you do Facebook at all and you're enjoying Live at the Loom, just come join us over here. We would love that. Absolutely. The handwoven experience video for this week was all about sewing handwoven fabric, which I chuckle every time because I don't sew. So it is not a how-to. It is not a step-by-step how-to. There are people out there that are much more qualified than I am to ever do that. That would never be something that I would do. I would bring in an expert for that if we needed that for acting creative. But it is a what do I want to say? It is meant to be just a short video to share the resources that I've learned about over the years of working with many seamstresses. We've tried a lot of stuff over the years. We'll just say that. All right. If you are loving all of the things acting creative, and today is a very special day. It is our once a month, our small group Zoom chat. Come become an acting creative insider. Woohoo! It's a monthly membership. We have a blast. It's just so much fun. I include weaving tips and tricks every month. There's always some kind of fun bloopers because Lord knows it's hard for me to get an episode of Handwoven Experience right in one take. That's very rare. And it's just kind of this great little community of folks that want a little more, want to be on the inside scoop. I always make sure that they have all of the details of anything exciting coming. They have that first. Let's see, what else are we missing? Oh, are you getting the weekly love notes? Are you getting the emails from me every Wednesday? Mm-hmm. Yep. If you aren't, it is real easy. Go to the website, actingcreative.net, and there's a couple places you can do it there. Also, there's freebies. By the way, let me put that back up really quick so you can see it. Where is that? There we go. I have all kinds of freebies. You guys, please take advantage of these. That's what they're there for. There's all kinds of cool stuff. This month, I released a new freebie all about the parts of the loom. So you kind of learn some vocabulary and then also learn what it's there for, what the purpose is, why the different parts of the loom are important. Because especially if you're just starting out, that is critical that you start to pick up the vocabulary for what things are and what they do. So, man. We did so much today. This was a blast. Yes, I see all of the happy wishes. Thank you so much. Hi, Al. Yes. I hope that if you celebrate Christmas, Kwanzaa, New Year's, whatever is still coming. I know that we've already had Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah to everyone who celebrated. I just love all the different kind of celebrations that we have this time of year. And I hope that if you celebrate however you celebrate, that it is joyful and peaceful and really a good kind of, it's good for the soul. Mm-hmm. So make a note, my friends, we are not going to gather next Thursday. Please, you can still set the clock, set the timer and do something, a little something woven or creative just for you next Thursday. And we will then meet back up in the brand new year. 2024 is going to be awesome. I don't know that it can top 2023 because 2023 has been amazing. However, we are going to do our darndest. So have a very happy holiday or holidays, whatever's coming up for you. And I will see you in 2 weeks. All right, sweet friends. Have a good one. Happy weaving.